Well, hi you guys. It's a dank old day, but it's very mild. It's coming up for Christmas time. I hope you guys are not getting too stressed out with all the preparations for Christmas time, and I hope you do get out for some festive trips. I'm out today on a really diminutive waterway. Despite the rain that we had the last few days, it's running low, it's running very clear. I suspect the fish are going to be fairly wary, and just a case of dropping in on them on certain swims, seeing if there's anyone at home, and I'm trying not to spook the fish. Now, back out as ever, because it is a small waterway, nice small rod, Erdwin ultralight mini feeder rod, and Pisces Fun reel loaded with, that's the Pisces Fun Honor reel. That's loaded with Shimano Technium 6-pound line, because there is some decent chub in this waterway. Using a 1 ounce quiver tip, and just using, as you've seen on all my videos, low resistance, quick change, run ring and buffer bead setup that I like to use for my link leisuring. Now bait wise, got ever reliable chub favourite bread, maggots, lobworms and cheese paste, and I've got a nice liquidised bit of bread there with a few maggots mixed in and a little bit of krill powder. The cheese paste is my one recipe that I really love, and that's the krill, dried milk, garlic and salt cheese paste. So that's krill, blue cheese, mature cheddar, bread, garlic, milk powder and krill powder mixed together. Brings a real pungent, fishy, cheesy scent trail. I've added a little bit of the old reliable Richworth blue cheese essence to that. It's been quite a few years since I've used it. I've not found it that easy to get hold of at times, but I have not that long back got hold of some, and I've used around about 3 to 4 mils, because you don't want to make it too overpowered. So that's the sum of it today. Hopefully get amongst a few chub. It would be nice to pick up a decent perch or two, hence why I've got the lobworms with me. But we shall see. As I say, this particular waterway, absolutely gorgeous. It's I like my intimate waterways, and it's right up my alley. So fingers crossed, get amongst a few chub and maybe a perch or two. Now, can't really want for more than just being out in the countryside once again, out on the riverbank, chancing your arm to see if you can pick up a few fish from some small snaggy swims on a rather gloriously formed waterway. What I do want to say as well, I don't want to bore everyone, but I do want to thank you guys so wholeheartedly. I wouldn't be out now if it wasn't for you guys taking the time to message me or comment on my last video, and to lend your shoulder or ear to listen, and also lend advice regarding my well-being. I really wholeheartedly have been taken aback by that, because we live in a world today where empathy, in my opinion, is in short supply. So thank you so much guys. I really do appreciate that you took your time on the last video to give me advice regarding my anxiety, my well-being, and making me feel less isolated. And it takes a lot for you guys to put yourself out there in comments, say, Mark, I've got anxiety, or I've got this health issue as well as that, and try to help me out, and I really respect that. So thank you very much. Anyway, let's not waffle, otherwise it'll be 2 waffles with some maple syrup, and we don't want that. We want to get fishing, don't we? Very nice. Been very tricky so far. Some of those swims produce some cracking chub normally and perch, and I've had nothing from those. That was a good confident bite on bread. Very nice. There we go, £3 1 ounces on the bread flake. It's been tricky going. The other swims which normally produce have been deadly. But yeah, nice to get one on the bread flake. Good confident bite. Lovely broad blunt fish. Got a bit of a knackered tail and a few scars. Got a few tails to tell. Whether they're otter tails, I hope not, but does look like it might be. Who knows? Anyway, as I say, confident bite. Lovely scrap. And yeah, very nice to have. Very nice. That's a bream. I'll take that, I tell you. Very happy. Nice to get one. Especially given how hard going it's been on the last 2 trips. Well, might be much maligned species by some of our angling sector, but not by me. Absolutely wonderful. Decided to pin my line down like I would if I was carp or barbel fishing. Dotted it with putty because I thought to myself, you know what, it's quite shallow at the moment, the river. Maybe they're a bit wary. As soon as I'd done that, I started getting quite a few bites. Not something you'd normally do with your link leisure setup, so I'm glad that ringing the changes have brought about a nice looking bream. And this is 4 pound 3 ounces. And from a waterway where literally a hop, skip and a jump would see you across it in most places. Yeah, wonderful condition, beautiful looking abramus. Very happy on what has been very difficult conditions again. Nice to have caught, and even better to have caught an absolutely plump and gorgeous looking bream from a very, very tiny waterway. Look at that, beautiful condition. Very, very happy, very nice. Well, we've reached that point in the video, and I must explain it's been a very, very tricky last couple of trips. Yesterday just the one chub, very welcome nonetheless. Certainly swims that normally would produce, the fish seem to be either very wary or just not in those swims, which can be the case on small waterways. You know, you're fishing for pockets of fish more so than any other type of waterway. You're looking for little nooks and crannies where they'll hold up, but they can still even then be quite transient, and swims that might have been good on previous trips or earlier in the season or later in the season, good late season swims can be poor summertime swims, and good summertime swims can be poor late season swims. But yeah, nice to get this bream that we've just had. Very, very enjoyable. As I say, it's been a tough couple of trips, there's no doubt about that, but I like, as you've seen on my other videos, I like to give a clean and clear, concise account of how my fishing's going and how my trips are going. So I hope you guys can understand that, you know, as I always say, it's not just called catching, it is fishing, and that is why it's called fishing and not catching. But yeah, just nice to have caught. It's made me very happy. I absolutely adore this waterway. You know, really, really close to my heart. It's one of those kind of soul food rivers for a small river angler. You know, where you can really do your groundwork, hunt about, look for swims, try to get into nooks and crannies, different areas where there's debris, might be areas where there's extra depressions, where it's been scoured out with flooding, there's a bit more depth. But yeah, as I say, just ringing the changes, probably rung them a little bit too late if I'm honest. Didn't really think about, you know, sticking some tungsten on to pin it down, given that the swims on the whole are quite shallow, but normally I do like to be able to trundle my link leisure, so it did make it a bit more of a static setup, less trundling. But yeah, paid dividends in the end. Very nice bream, absolutely gorgeous condition. As I say, the other swims, you know, you could come down tomorrow and you could find the swims that didn't feed. If you passed them by and didn't fish them, you might miss fish. So, you know, you can never say when, what for and how. You know, you just got to keep plugging away at times. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. You know, I'm really, really humbled by the support that you gave me. As I said on the last video, I felt very isolated, to be fair, with the anxiety side and the health issues. And it's just nice to have all your support, and I hope you guys have a great Christmas, or having a great Christmas. I'm actually filming this on Christmas Day, so I do need to get home for some Christmas dinner and get the presents, well, which are already wrapped, but get the presents out and enjoy opening them with the family. My mum's been very good. She said, you know, Mark, you know, you only live once, get out today and go fishing, mate. So, you know, as always, as much as it is myself doing the videos, there's a lot to thank a certain woman, so thank you. Anyway guys, as I say, I hope you're having a good festive period. If you do drink, don't go out driving, get someone else to drive for you, although they probably won't want to be the sober driver. And yeah, don't overindulge on the turkey, or else, although I've lost weight, you'll end up looking a bit like me. Anyway, yeah, so if you have enjoyed the video, albeit 2 fish over 2 trips, it's not so much, but I hope you can understand that. But if you have enjoyed the video, do consider taking time to give it a thumbs up, maybe sharing it on your group pages or your forums. Always welcome. Really appreciate it, guys. And if you're not subscribed, click the bell icon and the subscribe button and you'll be kept up to date with all my latest videos. Anyway, what more to say other than thank you so much for your support, and I do hope you continue supporting the Fishing for Memories YouTube channel into 2019 and onwards. It's been very enjoyable to have your support, very humbling to have you guys comment and, you know, share your woes with me, and, you know, in doing so make me feel less anxious on my last couple of trips, which has meant the world, honestly, guys. Anywho, best get packing up, best get heading off home. Hope you have a good time over the Christmas period. Hope you get out and do a little bit of whatever type of fishing you floats your boat, maybe some roving about on a river, maybe chub fishing, perch fishing, or a nice bit of stick and pin. Actually, talking about that before I go, as you know, I brought the float rod. In a couple of swims I tried trotting, couldn't pick up a sausage, not even a knock on size 18 single white maggot, which is absolutely uncanny really. And then going back to the link leisure, pinning it down, obviously had that bream. So as I say, you can never tell, and that's what's so enjoyable with fishing. It's got those random magical moments. Anyway, I'm waffling. Till my next video, tight lines, and wherever you're having a dabble over Christmas, hope you're having a good one. Goodbye.